Well, Jake, you've done 2 bunch sprints in this Dauphiné. You've won them both.
Yeah, at least today there was no one off the front to stop us getting on the podium. So yeah, really happy.
Well, just tell us about how it materialised, because obviously we had the crash with Pascal. We talked this morning. The plan was to lead it out for him. Then what happened when he did crash?
Yeah, firstly, really good for Pascal because he was looking in really good shape today, and I think it was a great opportunity for us to line up for the lead out. So yeah, pretty good there for him. But on the other hand, obviously can't complain about getting the opportunity to sprint for myself. And yeah, once Aki crashed, he made the team told us he was jumping in the car and finishing there. So the focus switched to me, and yeah, I think after winning the other week in Dunkirk, the boys had a lot of belief in my ability to win here, and yeah, they lined it up great and brought that breakaway back. And then G did a great job for me there in the final to put me on the right wheels, and then from there I just knew I needed to kick before Milan and hopefully get ahead of him before he opened up, and was able to do it.
We also talked this morning in some detail about how you're going to go into that final bend. Presumably it was just a change of position in the batting order for you.
Yeah, obviously we had to use our boys up a lot earlier than anticipated, and Nadav did a great job at the start riding with Little Trek, and then we had to use Chris and Louval there in the final just to bring back that strong move that was away. So yeah, in the end it was just down to me and G to do the job in the final, and yeah, we adjusted and adapted, and he put me on great wheels going into the final as behind Van der Poel and Milan there, and yeah, just the boys did a great job today.
We remember that great result you had just after turning professional. It's a long time ago now. I checked the date, but does this feel like, well, a breakthrough, and also is this the biggest victory you've had as a pro so far?
Yeah, it's certainly my biggest victory as a pro. I think other than the Tour de France, it doesn't really get much bigger than winning at Dauphiné. So yeah, certainly biggest win of my career, and yeah, certainly feels a lot more like a breakthrough year this year. I think, you know, everything's gone in the right direction. I haven't been sick, haven't been injured, and you know, I've got a really good coach in the team that's managed to get me in great shape, and the team have really supported me really well the last 2 years. So I think it's I owe it to them, and yeah, just really happy to kind of repay all the hard efforts in the team.
Jake, Little Trek seemed to have it under control. Where did you sense the weakness was going to be? You mentioned jumping early ahead of Milan. Was that the idea? The weakness was going to be there?
Yeah, we'd seen Milan struggling the last few days in the climbs, but actually today he turned up and was climbing really well. He didn't really look like he was suffering too much. I did see him go backwards on the last steep little kicker, and yeah, that gave me a bit of confidence for the final. But this guy's so fast, you know, if you kick at the same time as him, he's always going to put bike lengths into you. So I knew I just needed to get the jump and get some speed and try and rush him before he was able to accelerate, and that was my opportunity. And yeah, I think I kicked with 300 to go, and it worked out perfectly.
And you just said behind the Tour de France is the biggest win that you can get. How big is this for you to have this victory?
Oh, it's huge. You know, I think it's been a really long time coming. Up until this year, I'd only had 2 professional victories, and now I've got 2 professional victories in the matter of a couple of weeks. So yeah, for me it's huge, and it's just great to be able to repay all the hard efforts that have been put into me, and you know, the support from the team and everyone around me has been what's got me to this point. So just to be able to repay all that, and yeah, it's just a great feeling.
Thanks, Jake.
Thank you.
Congrats.